paradigm is ending.
Hello, Michael. Or should I say, Zolag?
What?
Your real name is Zolag.
Zolag.
You are a king. You lived in a cloud city, but evil forces came and cast you out. Now you are trapped here, but soon you shall be free.
Welcome, Zandar. I'm so happy to see that you understand everything.
The Malta. One thing that's pretty interesting already is their emblem. And if you haven't noticed already, when you catch the arrow, you notice that it looks a lot like the Arcades building. Very, very interesting.
Eric Lundernoff. Okay. Now, I want you guys to understand exactly who this man is, right?
What's good? It's your boy Whispy Woodz. And this is Whispy Quickie, episode 10. Now, throughout the mystery, I made a lot of things note, especially with the Epsilon tract and even the Epsilon so-called cult. Now, the point here, you guys, is to stay focused within a big part of our source information. And where we started was the Epsilon tract and a big part of decoding why the Epsilon do what they do. And that way we can understand everything. What I'm going to show you in this video is a rough outlook on understanding a big part of the inner clues that lie within being called two different names by the Epsilon program, and that is Zolag and Zandar. Now, when it really comes down to the name Zandar, okay, this is something that we missed from the very beginning, connecting certain things. Now, I'm going to ask you something. Why is it that Zonda, okay, makes an R type that correlates with the actual design of a car that we have within GTA 5? So now what we're taking a look at here, you guys, is the cheetah, okay? One of the biggest leeways as to what I believe they are showing us with the Pagani Zonda R, okay? Now, what I feel as though is going on with not only segregating and rearranging Zonda R in order to understand Zandar, okay, is one of the biggest leeways as to understanding this car's subtle past and subtle clues. Now, once again, not only is it closely tied to the Zonda within its outlook on its appearance, but during one point of the game's development in GTA 3, the cheetah was known as the Rocket, okay? The Rocket in its beta form. Now, once again, in a mystery where we're trying to find things like a jetpack and even ties to outer space, this car that is tied to Zandar, okay, is tied to a rocket. So I want you guys to understand the connection here. Be it that it looks a lot like the sun when it turned a certain direction. Now I want you to know why exactly I pointed out changing things to a different direction, okay? I want you to realize something. This cheetah car, okay, is manufactured by the in-game company Grotti, okay, Grotti. And for some reason, you guys, Grotti is a Maltese cross, okay, tied to all of the clues that I showed you right before all of this. Now, this is what I mean. Why would all of these things be connected if they were not relevant in this grand scheme of progress that they are showing, okay? One clue segregated, understood, rearranged in order to see truth, to bring us to newer clues, and newer clues taking us into deeper understandings, and understandings showing us truth. We can even turn a certain direction in order to realize the symbol that we are really looking at. So now what we're looking at here is the GTA 5 map. Now, what I want to ask you here is, why is it that we get called Zolag Okay, Zolag. I want you to really think about that. But why is it that Zolag, when segregated and rearranged, forms Lago Z? But more importantly, why is Lago Z right here? And it's actually the lake of Fort Zancudo. But when you segregate Lago from Lago Z, it creates a lake, okay, within its definition. A lake. Chapter 3, verse 1, Chai of the Epsilon Tract. Give and you shall receive, as someone else said. But whomever said that was themselves a brilliant man and a friend of Chris, as all brilliant men are, and a fantastic epsilonist like all the greater thinkers and philosophers and celebrities. The literature has been clear on that, and now the tract makes clear. Indeed, there is a lake where truth lives, and in this lake, an egg lived.
Some of our true thesis holders, who also happen to be top of their field actors, philosophers, and humanitarians, require cars.